Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It is April 23rd, 2016. We're going to look at the stakes races. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections. The stakes races I will be looking at are races 7 and 8. Great card today from Aqueduct. Really like the stakes program today. Next week, next Friday, Belmont opens, so that's going to be fun. The better races really start up at Belmont here in New York, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully, I can make it out to Belmont opening day, which looks like it's possible, but you never know. Some last minute plans might come up. But let's get on to today's stakes action races 7 and 8. The seventh race from Aqueduct is the second edition of the Woodhaven Stakes, purse $100,000 for 3-year-olds. We have a field of 9 horses traveling 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course, and we're going to get some rain here Friday night. It's 6:30 Friday night right now, and it hasn't rained yet, but it's very, cloudy outside, very kind of overcast. Mile 16th, they're traveling on the turf course. I'm going to give you a bomb this race. I'm going to give you the 6 horse, who is highly prized as my top selection. Going to key that horse on top of the super key here. Going to go 6 with the 2, 4, 5, 7. For a 10-cent super, it's going to cost you $2.40. But number 6, highly prized, 12 to 1, Cornelio Velasquez. Last time out, ran at Laurel Park. Hasn't started since, actually earlier this month, on April 2nd at Laurel, mile 16th allowance race, 42,000. This horse finished second by 1 3/4 lengths that day. Was, near the lead, was stalking the lead that day. He was very game that day, just couldn't get that really late move. That was the horse's first start with blinkers also, so getting the blinkers on again. Then start before that was at Tampa Bay Downs, a mile, on a good turf course. We'll probably get a wet turf course for sure. An optional 75-9 was one claimer. Finished second by 2.5 lengths. Horse is, like I said, a stalking kind of horse. He finished second. It was just a game second. And then Gulfstream G on the 31st of December, 1 mile main special weight, broke his main by half length. First start in the state also. This horse really ran well. Not getting Lasix, so, this horse has never run with Lasix. Was previously trained by Lady Cecil in England. She quit training in, I believe, in November after the British flat season. So a lot of her horses got sent to different trainers. This one got sent to America, to Niles Seville. So yeah, I think this horse should really do well here. 12 to 1. I love the price here. Should really like the course. Should really do well with this turf course here at Aqueduct, the way the horses run over it. So to recap my bets for race number 7, the Woodhaven Stakes from Aqueduct here on the Saturday afternoon, I'm going to go with the 6 horse, highly prized. I'm going to do a superfecta key here, 6 with the 2, 4, 5, 7. So now let's get on to race number 8. The 8th race from Aqueduct is 23rd edition of the New York Stallions Stakes, purse $100,000 for fillies, 3-year-olds. We have a field of 8 horses traveling the distance of ground, 6.5 furlongs. I personally hate these New York Stallion races, I have to be honest. I just think that they're not the best races in the world. It's good for the New York horse to get the good purse, but I just don't like them personally. We have a field of 8 horses traveling distance, like I said, 6.5 furlongs, and I'm going to go with the 2 horse here, who is Liberita here, 5 to 1 in the morning line. Gonna put that horse on top of my ticket for a super key. Gonna go 2 with the 1, 3, 6, 8 for 10 cents. The super should cost you $2.40. But number 2, Liberita, owned by Godolphin, this Kentucky bred horse here, out of Girolamo, for Luis Saez, coming in from Kentucky to ride this one. He's having an awesome year, having an awesome month also at Keelan. But last time out, this horse hadn't started since February the 5th at Gulfstream Park. Good going, 6 furlongs, an optional 75, 9 was a 1 claimer. First second by 3 lengths. Was length off the lead all throughout, basically, until the end. And, he just lost third. He was a little bit wide that day also. That was the horse's first start since October the 18th. Excuse me. October the 18th, Belmont, 6 furlongs in the matron. Finished 6 by 6 3/4 lengths. Even though that race had a 6 horse field, I've seen all those 6 horses that come out of that race and have done really well, running in those different races after a pretty and cool Constellation, Tonish, really some. That was a really good race. I always go back to that was one of the best races I think during the fall meet at Belmont. But this horse finished sixth. I finished last, just tired against a very tough field. It was a grade two. It should have been a grade one, I think. Then at Belmont, 6.5, and September 27th, main special weight, broke a main by 6.5 lengths. It was on the lead all throughout and just kept opening up. I think this horse will really do well here. Been training down South Florida. Hasn't had a workout since the 10th of April, published workout. That workout was a Palm Meadows 4-phone workout, 50-4. That was the fifth best out of 12. Big question is Tom Albatrani 6-0 at this meet, but has two third place finishes. I think he could really run well with this one here. So to recap my bets for the 8th race from Aqueduct Racetrack here on the Saturday program, it is the New York Stallion Stakes. Going to go with a 2-horse here. Going to do a superfecta key here. 2 with the 1, 3, 6, 8 for 10 cents. Going to cost you $2.40. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.